Hi und herzlich willkommen. Wir haben es geschafft. Es geht endlich weiter mit Genshin. Es tut mir schrecklich leid, dass einfach eine riesen Zeitspanne dazwischen kam und ich kam nicht dazu. Ich kam nicht dazu zu spielen oder aufzunehmen. Ich habe absolut gar keine Zeit gehabt und es tat mir selber ganz, ganz arg weh. Aber jetzt im Moment möchte ich mir die Zeit nehmen, wieder mehr für euch aufzunehmen. Gerade von Genshin und von meinen anderen Spielen, die derzeit auf YouTube sind. Und dementsprechend möchte ich heute mit euch zusammen Genshin spielen. Natürlich mit der Hauptstory weitermachen und in der Hauptstory natürlich auch vorankommen. Dementsprechend lasst uns gar nicht mehr allzu lange quatschen. Legen wir los. Ich habe schon die Mission gestartet. Also finde jemanden, der dir den Weg zum Jadegemach zeigt. Hier geht's jetzt weiter. Ich muss mal kurz schauen. Die Map. So. Wir müssen jetzt hier hoch. Entweder hier rum hoch oder hier im riesen Umweg, also hier rum. Ich muss mich wieder ein bisschen an die Steuerung gewöhnen. Wie gesagt, es ist unglaublich lange her. Leider, das habt ihr ja auch schon bemerkt, dass es echt lang her war. Oder lang her ist. Und dementsprechend muss ich in die Steuerung leider wieder reinkommen. Aber Genshin ist weiterhin ein echt tolles Spiel und es gefällt mir unglaublich. Und ich fand es so schade, dass ich euch nicht weiterhin mehr zeigen konnte und dass ich die Zeit nicht dazu hatte. Aber jetzt fange ich wieder an, mir die Zeit zu nehmen und dementsprechend sind wir hier. Jetzt sind wir hier und spielen Genshin. Mal schauen, wir müssen jetzt jemanden finden, der uns den Weg zum Jadepalast zeigt. Ah. Da ist auch schon jemand. Führer im Jadegemach.
Though the clouds may
Buyun.
darken and light turn to gloom, still the moon over the chamber roams.
Na dann, lass uns reden.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say.
Okay. Dass wir was sagen sollen?
Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Okay.
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Ja.
Yep.
Ja,
And yet
sind
the
wir.
code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuang. What's going on here?
Oh oh. Oh oh. Sind wir schon oben? Ist sie. Wunderschöne Beine.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
Ja.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Ja?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Bin zum ersten Mal so weit oben. Ich weiß nicht. Sind wir zum ersten Mal so weit oben? Sagen wir einfach ziemlich hübsch hier im Jadegemach.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue, I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
Okay, das ist halt auch krass.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Okay, diesem Tianquan mangelt es nicht an Ehrgeiz.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Das freut uns.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Okay.
Wait, was Goldet one of your people?
Vergoldet?
Just Vergoldet? No, everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Wir haben auch den Yuheng vor kurzem getroffen.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all.
Okay.
It would be natural to take an interest.
Hey, Queen sagte, dass die Huixing Rex Lapis nicht Schlechtes wünschen.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Okay. Oh, die ist so hübsch.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Also viel weiß ich darüber nicht.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost.
2000 Jahren. Vor 2000 Jahren hat der Krieg erst aufgehört. Arg.
In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Ah,
You can see Buyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
was?
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
Oha.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that.
Ich nicht?
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Dass wir die Last tragen können, die Hand gegen ihn zu erheben? Okay, gute Frage. Warum versteckt ihr dann den Leichnam des Stammvaters der Adepten?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
Im Hafen?
Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
Das frage ich mich auch.
What do you think, traveler?
Er vielleicht? Er ist... Ja. Wer ist er?
What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Paimon, keine Sorge, ich verstehe genauso viel wie du.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Wer ist er? So geil aus. Da hinten ist noch ein Schiff. Ah, das sieht so geil aus. Da oben waren wir. Da oben, glaube ich. Da oben ist noch was. Das ist noch höher als dieses Gebäude. So toll. Es ist so toll. Ich finde den Ausblick so geil. So krass. So unglaublich. Fällt gerade was ein. Kommen wir noch nicht hin? Das ist noch unbekannt. Und krasserweise geht es hier unten auch noch weiter. Oh. Ja, ich weiß, wir haben noch so viel vor uns. So unglaublich viel. Okay, wir folgen ihr jetzt, ne? Wir gehen jetzt rein. Die Aussicht ist geil. Dieser Tempel hier ist mega geil. Einfach nur krass. Das Jadegemach betreten. Natürlich.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Das sieht echt hübsch aus. Oh oh. Eine Nase. Okay, nee, wir müssen runter, ne? Oh, das ist echt schön gemacht. Ich will sie nicht verärgern, Madame, aber... Okay, glitzernde Dinge. Ist das hier noch mehr? Bin so eine diebische Elster.
Be at ease, you
Arschig.
two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Ja, okay.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Das da drüben ist.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
Die Wand ist total famous, ne?
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets.
Natürlich. Er mag keine Geheimnisse.
But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
Das überlege ich mir noch.
But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching,
Also zwischen deinem Glauben und ihrem Nicht-Glauben. Dann würde ich die Queen und ihre Skepsis gegenüber aller Göttlichen wählen. Glaube oder Nicht-Glaube. Oder die Skepsis gegenüber allem Göttlichen.
you'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
Nehme an, dass die Fatui etwas mit diesen Gerüchten zu tun haben.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Byman's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Also wirklich, Paimon, ist das nicht etwas forsch?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay!
Okay.
Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
Oh, Paimon.
Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
Nicht okay. Echt jetzt?
Let's grab one.